What's going on? This is Pedram. In this video, I want to talk about the mindset shift between an employee, someone that works for somebody, all the way to someone that has a mindset of result-based oriented and somebody that's an entrepreneur, someone that's a business owner. I want to talk about the difference between their mindset and how you need to think as a person in order to become a successful entrepreneur and get out of that mentality and getting out of that almost kind of like blaming kind of mentality to someone that's result oriented and someone that takes full responsibility. And you can see why these two mindset really shapes our success and really affects the way we achieve our goals and dreams. So what are they? You have the employer mindset, which is very um, wants to get paid instantly, wants to get paid right now. And someone that works for someone is somebody that goes to work, complete a certain amount of hours, and expect a paycheck. And if that paycheck for whatever reason is late or not receives the paychecks, this person won't be very happy because they go to the manager of that business and say, look, I've spent my hours, I don't really care about whether you had customer or not. I was here for 8 hours and I'm kind of expecting you to pay me for these hours that I've worked. And the playing field completely shift. As an entrepreneur, you're no longer getting paid per hour. You're no longer getting paid per year or salary. You're getting paid excuse me. You are getting paid for result that you create in the marketplace. And if you don't create that result as a business owner, then you're simply not getting paid. So there's a fine difference. A lot of people out there, majority of people, they don't want to work in something that's not going to pay them within 6 months, within 1 year. They want something that is instantaneous and going to pay them fast right now. And that's the biggest mistake you can be making as an entrepreneur, because in business it doesn't work like that. In business, you are not going to get paid for you spending hours and going to a place where you spend certain amount of hours, and no matter what happens, you end up getting paid. As a business owner, you're only getting paid if you create results for people, if you make an impact, if you make things happen. And kind of, not that you do it alone, you're kind of alone. You have to manage everything. You have to be able to see what the marketplace wants and be able to give that to them in order to exchange their hard earned money and give them what they want. So the reason I'm making this video is I want to tell you, look, you gotta stop thinking about getting paid per hour now. You gotta stop thinking about instantaneous pay and everything should be based on now, and switch that mindset from getting paid now to a result-based mindset. Entrepreneurs don't think like that. Entrepreneurs work on projects and make it go to the marketplace, and then they'll get paid. And listen, the pay you get from this time you're working on is going to be far more greater than the pay you're going to get from your job. So switch that mind. Stop thinking short term. Don't be a short term gratified person. Instead, just focus on creating result, making things happen. I come to countless amount of people that tell me, look, it's not gonna work, business is tough, I'd rather just work in a place where I'm just going to get paid, where I'm just going to spend a certain amount of hours and get paid for the hours. Whereas in reality, you have to make it happen in order to get the result. Look, no one is gonna come and give you money or whatever just because they fall in love with you, or they want to marry you. In fact, they don't really care about you. All they care about is fixing their problems and solving their problems. So as an entrepreneur, you have to focus on result. And instead of moaning and groaning and saying, oh, it's not working, it's tough and all of that stuff, instead focus on the result. Think to yourself, what can I do today that's going to get me closer to my goals and dreams in about 6 months time, in about a year time, and stop thinking right now all the time. You're no longer in a job. If you're in a job, you can think about now. In fact, if you need money now, you're probably better off getting a job, because business is a long-term strategy. It's not going to pay you. In fact, if you broke and you decide to start a business, you're probably making a big mistake, because business doesn't work like that. Business takes time. You have to work on it. You have to cherish it, and you have to work on creating result in a distant future. And forget about getting paid now, because if you want to get paid now from business, you're probably going to disappoint yourself, because you aren't gonna make it. So I want to tell you, just shift that mind. This is one of the most important mindset when it comes to entrepreneurs and people that want to switch from work to entrepreneurship mindset. Is they want stuff now. They're not willing to work without getting the result. You have to be okay working for nothing today. You have to be okay if you're trying to start an online business, to make that video, to send that email, to work on your skills, to read the book. Look, all of that stuff that you're doing right now is probably not going to pay you right now, and you're probably gonna get discouraged and say, oh, I'm doing all of this stuff and I'm not getting paid for it. But in reality, you just have to keep going, because you have to keep working on your craft, see what you're doing wrong, re-strategize, and then go again until eventually you adjust so much that you hit your goal and you make it to where you want to go. So if you want money and you're thinking about business, forget it. If you're somebody that looking long term and want to start a business and willing to do the work without getting paid right now, then business is for you. If you're somebody that wants result and money now, and you just cannot do this, you cannot wait and do work, you're probably better off staying in a job, because you're just gonna disappoint yourself and it's gonna be tough. The road ahead is hard, is tough. It's gonna be lots of hard roads you're going to hit on, and I'm here to tell you now, because I've been in this journey almost 5 years now, and I know that there's a lot of tough times coming your way. So focus on result. Focus on what can I do today to get me closer to my goal within 6 months, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, whatever, instead of you just trying to make quick money. Now, I'm not saying you need to maybe wait 3, 4, 5 years, but for some people it could take that long. It depends of you. It depends how quick you're willing to learn, how quickly you adjust, how quickly you read and you learn, and eventually you'll get there. So switch your mind from someone that's getting paid per hour to an entrepreneur which is result-based oriented, and you do that and you come a far step towards entrepreneurship and business. Apart from that, that's about it really. I don't have anything else to say. If you haven't yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, you can go ahead and subscribe. If you like this video and you want more videos about business and starting an online business, like and share. And until next another video, another time, take care.